at noon.
Well, hey, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us on your 5 News at Noon. I'm Tiffany Lee here with our newest meteorologist, Josh Wisel. Super excited. This is the first time I'm getting to work with you. Heard you had a great debut yesterday, and now you get to tell people about the cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
What a great first weekend, right?
It's a great week to start, but unfortunately, I have to be the bearer of bad news because it's going to get cold again. So let's take a look outside right now, and you can see there's not a whole lot going on right now, but the clouds are starting to roll in, and that's because we have rain chances on the way. Some of those cameras you can see just bobbing just a little bit because of the wind. Some of those gusts are up to 30, maybe 40 miles an hour at times. That's going to be a trend throughout the day. Current temperatures across the region, you can see we are currently in the mid to upper 50s in northwest Arkansas. River Valley is slightly warmer. It's a pleasant afternoon this afternoon, and you can see temperatures are good, but those winds are not going to be pleasant. Across the region, you can see mid 50s, upper 50s, some 60s in the River Valley. So it's a pleasant day, but like I said, those winds are going to be terrible. Weather impact alert, and that's Saturday through Wednesday because we have a lot of activity in terms of cold on the way, maybe some flurries across the area. We'll have more on that coming up here in just a little bit, but like we said, just get ready for the cold. Back to you.
Oh, we are taking a look outside this afternoon where it's not too bad out there right now. This is a live look from our Rogers Mercy iCam. And Joshua, it's pretty warm out there, but I know the cold, it's on its way.
Yeah, and it's mild right now. The only problem with the day so far is there's a chance for rain, and there's also those winds that are mixing together. As you can see with the live Doppler radar, those clouds are starting to move in, but also some patchy areas of rain are starting to move into portions of the River Valley, even into portions of northwest Arkansas. You can see just a little spatter of green here and there. It's overall light activity. We're not expecting any sort of, widespread heavy rain, but there could be more activity later in the afternoon. So we're going to be watching that. As you can see, rain chances will continue throughout the afternoon. The other topic of discussion is going to be the winds. Some of the winds in northwest Arkansas could be up to 40 plus miles an hour. That's the gusts throughout the day. Sustained around 20 to 35. So that's going to be a major thing to watch throughout the day, especially if you're outdoors today as well. It's going to be quite windy. As you can see, River Valley just a little bit calmer, but still some gusts up to about 35 miles an hour. The highs across the air today, it's going to be pleasant. Those temperatures are going to be in the upper 50s to lower 60s across both northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Tonight, it's going to be cold, but this is not the main cold that we're expecting. It's going to be in the 20s to 30s across the area. Slightly warmer in the River Valley tonight, but the main cold is going to be coming tomorrow into tomorrow night. So here's a look at this afternoon. Notice there's going to be a chance for some rain across the area. This is a less high resolution model, so it's going to look a little bit more widespread. That rain starts to push out by tonight. Like we said, we're watching those rain chances. The other thing that we're watching is the chance for flurries. Now, this model is showing by Saturday evening, there could be a chance for maybe some flurries, maybe even a dusting of snow. And here's a look at our high resolution model. There goes that rain throughout the afternoon and evening. That pushes out, and then notice tomorrow evening, this also has some snow across the area. So it's not going to be any sort of major snow totals by any means, but it is going to be something to watch just because, flurries, dusting of snow, you'll want to keep that in mind. So the weather impact alert is for Saturday through Wednesday, and it's mainly for the cold. This isn't going to be for any sort of significant snowfall. It's going to be for that cold. And here's a look at what we're talking about cold-wise. The wind chill Saturday around the teens to 20s, 30s, and then take a look at that Sunday. They're going to be in the single digits, so it's going to be very, very cold. That continues into Monday, and then we probably will not be out of the freezing range for high temperatures through at least Wednesday. Here's a look at the extended 7-day planner, and you can see we have a weather impact alert through early Wednesday. That's because we're not going to leave freezing until Wednesday afternoon with those highs. And then here is a look at the River Valley's forecast. Not a whole lot different. If you're planning to be outside during Martin Luther King Jr. Day, it is going to be chilly. So get those coats out, winter weather gear. You're definitely going to want all of that just because, like we said, it's going to be quite cold over the next several days. And unfortunately, the warm-up doesn't look to be that great after this period. You can see some 40s by Thursday, maybe even a low chance of precipitation then. So like I said, bearer of bad news. It's going to be cold again. I like the cold, but I don't like that cold where it's single digits to negative values. I don't think anyone enjoys that.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I feel like most people, if it's going to be this cold, we want snow with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so we're just going to have to deal with it. I was hoping these 50s were going to be a trend, but it might have just been a teaser for spring a few months away.
Oh, yeah. We're getting some forecast whiplash. We go from the 60s to single digits. It's hard to adjust to that over time.
That's Arkansas and Oklahoma, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Thanks for that. Well,
Well, here's a final look at your forecasts, and as you can see, those red bars across the large majority of the 7-day forecast are weather impact alert, and that's for the cold weather on the way. So keep in mind, northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, it's going to be quite cold over the next several days. Low chance for flurries on Saturday. If you have any plans for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, make sure you have the coats out. It's going to be quite cold. I can't stress that enough. Wind chills in the single digits are no fun to be outside in because it's that bitey cold. So just make sure you bundle up.
Yeah, if you're one of those people, and I'm one of them, so I can say it, that doesn't have the Christmas down yet, outside, the lights, the wreaths, all of that, I think today or tomorrow is the day to do it because it's just going to get colder.
Oh, yeah. If the wind didn't already help you assist with, getting those objects down for you, it's probably a good idea to get those in now. And then indoor Christmas over the next couple days when it's cold.
Yeah, when you're picking them up from the wind, maybe just go ahead and take them inside.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks for that. Have a great weekend. They'll see you back here for your 5 News at 4.